Namaste, beautiful. Welcome to Yoga is the Answer. Today the question is, how can I increase my energy and begin to live my life more fully? And this 1.5 hour Hatha yoga class is the answer. This is the beginner level class this week for the Manipura chakra. So this week on Yoga is the Answer is all about the solar plexus Manipura chakra. So earlier I had a little lesson where I taught you about the chakra, about what it means to open it, to awaken it, and how we can do that. And now we are putting that into practice. So let's keep in mind that our Manipura is it's the sun of our body. It's the part of our body that is providing energy. This is also very much related to our digestion. So this class could stimulate digestion. So while I do recommend going through the entire thing at once, if at any point you need to use the toilet, please do so that you can empty and come back and continue working on continuing to get out anything that you need to get out. Yeah? All right. So again, if you want more information on the chakra itself, then you can visit that video before beginning. Otherwise, we can start. You might want a block depending on your flexibility. So if you know that your flexibility is a little bit more limited, you might want to be using a block in this class. Yeah? All right. Whenever you're ready, I will meet you on the mats and we will get to increasing our energy and living our lives more fully. All right, my loves. So it's a long story, but it's obviously a completely different day and a completely different location. I've been given the opportunity to not only guide you through this 1.5 hour Hatha yoga practice, but also to demonstrate what it looks like to awaken your Manipura. In other words, I lost the footage for the beginning of the class. Only the beginning. After the centering and Pawanmuktasana, I have everything is there, but the first 15 minutes of the class, gone. So here I am redoing it, exercising my willpower and my motivation to redo it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. So we're starting our centering. Finding a comfortable cross-legged position. If you need to be seated on something so that your knees can be lower down to the ground, I recommend finding something. You can use a pillow, cushion, block, anything that you want to sit on so that you can be comfortable and grounded. So once we have our position, let's take the hands to the knees. Let's close down the eyes. And let's ground into the body, starting by bringing awareness to the top of the head. And continuing the awareness down into the temples and the forehead. And grounding into our face and the back of the head. Continuing to bring the awareness down the neck and into the shoulders. Grounding down the upper arms to the elbows. And down the lower arms to the wrists. And grounding into the hands, feeling the hands touching the knees. And grounding down the spine to the upper back. And grounding into the chest. And grounding farther down the spine to our Manipura, the area behind the navel. And then grounding into the navel, into the stomach, feeling the solar plexus. And continuing down the back to the lower back. And grounding into the lower part of the belly. And all the way down the back to the tailbone. And all the way down the front to the pubic bone. Bringing our awareness to the hips. And down the upper legs to the knees. Grounding into the lower legs down to the ankles. And becoming aware of the tops of the feet and the soles of the feet. Feeling the contact with the earth, our sit bones, our legs, our feet. And bringing the awareness back to the solar plexus, to the Manipura. Allowing the color yellow to fill our mind's eye. Connecting to the color, connecting to the energy center, to the sun within our body. Feel the way the sun and the body radiates out, sending energy to all parts of our body. And let's set our intention to get that fire burning brighter and more fiercely. To increase our energy, our vitality, our willpower. And let's draw the attention to the present moment, allowing all thoughts to disappear back into the unconscious mind. And let's go ahead and blink open the eyes. And let's get to our Pawanmuktasana, starting with the neck. Inhale, take the chin up to the ceiling. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And let's make circles with the head, taking the left ear to the left shoulder, keeping the shoulders down. And inhaling as we bring the head toward the back and over to the right ear. Over to the right ear is crazy. Bring the right ear over to the right shoulder. Exhale. Take the chin down and over to the left and keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and switching directions. Inhaling as we take the right ear to the right shoulder and the head back and over to the left. Exhaling as we bring the chin down, around to the right. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's get into the rest. Stretching the arms out, flexing the hands up so the fingers are pointing up towards the ceiling. And with an exhale, we're going to point the fingers down toward the floor 15 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Making fists. Inhaling, bring the fists up. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up over to the right. Exhale, down over to the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch directions. Inhale up, bend to the left, and exhale down to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And place the palms up. We're getting into the elbows. Inhale, touch the shoulders. Exhale, straighten the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Into the shoulders. Touch the shoulders, bring the elbows down. And then we're going to inhale, bring the elbows together and up. And exhale, bring them back and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switching directions. Inhale, take the elbows back and up. And exhale, bring them to the front and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Let's outstretch our legs, getting into our legs. And inhale, flexing the toes back. Exhale, scrunching the toes. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And into the ankles. Inhale, flex the feet. And exhale, point the toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And making circles. Inhale, bring the toes over to the left and up. And exhale to the right and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch directions. Inhale over to the left. Exhale to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, into the knees. Bending the right knee. Interlace the fingers, place them underneath the right hamstring. Keeping both feet flexed, the left leg is straight. Back is nice and straight. Inhale, straighten the right leg, and exhale, bend it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left leg. Interlace the fingers underneath the left. Both feet are flexed. Back is nice and straight. Inhale, straighten the left. Exhale, bend it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Straighten the left leg. Bend the right leg. Interlace the fingers. Now we're going to make circles. Inhale, circle the left foot over to the left and up. And exhale, circle it to the right and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switching directions. And inhale, bring the right knee to the right and up. And exhale to the left and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Straighten the right leg and bend the left. Interlace the fingers underneath the left hamstring. Both feet are flexed. Back is nice and straight. And inhale. Left foot to the right and up. And to the exhale to the left and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch directions. Inhale, left foot comes to the left and up, and exhale to the right and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Into the hips. Shake the feet and draw the feet towards the center. Pulling our feet in, using the hands to hold the feet together. And flapping the knees. Relaxing the hip flexors with the breath and with the mind. Using the inhale, search for any tension in the hip flexors. Use the exhale and push the tension away. Use the mind to relax. And flap the knees more. More. Push them down instead of up. Push. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop. All right. Send the head up to the top of the ceiling. And send it forward as we bring our chest down toward the feet. And we keep our back nice and straight. And we move slowly and mindfully, breathing into the tension in the hips. Allowing ourselves to slowly get closer to the floor with the upper body. And once we reach the floor, we use the mind to pull the hips. To open the hips and pull the knees down toward the floor. Don't use your hands, use your mind. Just a few breaths here. This is not a hip opening class. I just like to make sure that we're working on it a little bit all the time. 2, last breath. And inhale and come up. And cross the opposite leg in front that you had in front at the beginning. And now we're getting on to our twists. This is important for the rest of the practice. So let's keep that in mind. Inhale, I'll reach the hands up to the ceiling. And exhale, take the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind us and pull our twist. And then inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down and switch the legs if you want to. You don't need to. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. 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 Exhale, twist right and hold it. Just a few breaths here. Try and twist nice and deep. Inhale, straightening the back. And exhale, move into the twist. Inhale, straighten the back a little more. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, straighten the back a little more. And exhale, twist a little more. And back to center. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, twist to the other side. You can switch the legs if you want to. And inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, bring them down. All right. Now I'm going to teach you a cleansing breathing technique, a shot kriya called Kapalbhati, which we are going to use to help us to ignite that fire in our solar plexus. Yeah. So to perform the asana, it's best that we are either in half lotus, so taking one foot and placing it onto the opposite hip flexor, or in full lotus, so we're also taking the other foot and placing it to the opposite hip flexor. So if you are able to perform either of those, then go for it. Otherwise, any comfortable cross-legged position is fine. Okay? So Kapalbhati, what we're doing is we are using the contraction of the abs to push the air out of the nose. So we're contracting, forcefully exhaling, and then we're putting no effort into our inhale. We're allowing for passive inhale. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, easy enough. So then we are going to pair it with Kumbhaka. So that means that we are going to be externally holding the breath. So we're holding the breath out externally. Okay, so we're going to do our Kapalbhati, and then we will inhale all the air, and then we're going to exhale all the air out, and we're going to hold the air out, and we are going to lock our abdominals. So we're going to use what is called Uddiyana Bandha, so an abdominal lock. So I'm going to show you what it looks like so you know what I'm talking about. So what we're doing is we're sucking the belly in, and so we're sucking in and then kind of pulling up, because when we pull upwards is when we get the lock there. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. So exhale all the air out. And so we're pushing onto the knees to kind of help us to get that lock, and then we'll look down. So you can be looking down at the nose, or you can be closing the eyes as we have our Uddiyana Bandha. Yeah? All right. So let's start with 40 rounds of Kapalbhati. And so after the 40th round, we exhale, then we inhale again, and then we exhale all the air out. We'll hold for 10 seconds, and then we'll return to normal breathing for about a minute. And then the second round we'll do 50 times. Let's try and hold for 15 seconds. And then the third round we will do 60 times and try and hold for 20 seconds. Okay, so if you want to hold longer, go for it. If you can't hold quite as long, also fine. All right, that's just for the purpose of this class. Yeah, do as you can. All right, so let's take the hands to the knees, close down the eyes. And first, let's just take this time to center. Breathing naturally through the nose. Drawing the attention inward. Drawing the attention to the Manipura, Imagining the yellow light, the yellow lotus flower. And let's get that fire going. So inhale and then 40 times Kapalabhati. Inhale. Kapalabhati, go. And 40, exhale. Inhale. And exhale and hold out. And sucking the belly in and pulling up and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Close the eyes or keep the eyes closed. And return to normal breathing for about a minute. See if you can feel the effects. Keep the attention on Manipura. Keeping the breath and the mind calm here before we speed it up again. All right, and this time we're going to do 50 rounds and then try and hold out for 15 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. 50 rounds. Go. And 50, exhale. Inhale. And exhale all the air out and hold, squeeze, Uddiyana Bandha, go. And holding for 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale. Close the eyes if they weren't already closed and return to normal breathing for about a minute. calming the breath. Calming the mind. And calming the body. And this time let's do 60 rounds and hold out for 20 seconds. Here we go. Inhale. Kapalbhati pump. And 60, exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold all the air out, lock Uddiyana Bandha, go. And holding for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And return to normal breathing for about a minute. Enjoying a little bit of rest before we get back to work. Keeping the attention on Manipura. And if it's growling like mine is, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but it is. That's okay. All right, let's blink open the eyes. Feel good? Great, because we're not done with that breath. Let's uncross the legs. Bring the feet out and lie onto the back. And now we are going to inhale up into our boat pose. If we are unable to do boat pose, we can do canoe. So wherever you can get to, we're going to go there. And then we're going to use that Kapalabhati breath in our boat pose. We'll do 10 times and then come back. Ready? Inhale up to boat. Kapalabhati 10 times. Go. Exhale back down. Inhale back up. Kapalabhati 10 times. Inhale. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Kapalabhati 10 times. Inhale. And exhale down. Let's take the knees to the chest. And cross the feet. And we're going to rock up into a tabletop position. And now we are going to take our cat-cows. So now that we have our fire starting to burn, we're going to push the prana up and work out the spine. So we're going to do like we've been doing for the past few classes. So we're going to inhale and arch the back, taking the tailbone up, taking the belly button down, taking the shoulders back, looking up toward the nose. And as we do this, we're going to squeeze our pelvic floor. And if we can isolate our butthole, that's where we're going to squeeze. And we're going to exhale. We're going to round the spine, look toward the belly button, and release the squeeze. Inhale. Squeeze, look at the nose. Exhale, round. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Keep going as we're moving. Kind of imagine that fire is now spreading through the body. Yes, we're using this movement to kind of start it spreading out. Right, our Manipura is the sun of our body, so it provides the energy for everything. So once we have that fire going, then we can use it to energize all of us. Keep it going a little bit longer. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round and back to neutral. Amazing. All right, let's tuck the toes, push the hips up and back into our mountain pose, taking the feet together. If possible, taking the heels down. Arms are grounded nice and strong. The weight is in the top of the hands. We're looking back toward our navel. Our ears are drawn away from our shoulders. Or our shoulders are drawn away from the ears, however you want to say it. And let's come onto the toes and let's walk one foot in front of the other until we reach the hands. Drop the heels down. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Shake it out a little bit, or swing it out a little bit, I should say. Allow the hands to come down toward the floor. And then let's roll up vertebrae by vertebrae until we reach a standing position. Amazing. Now we're going to take 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation. So we should be quite familiar with these by now if we've been following along with this series. But Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations, the sun in our Manipura, this is really important for this chakra. Okay? I keep pointing to it here, but right? So let's really work on connecting to the energy of the sun. So first we're going to stand and we're going to connect. And then as we move, then again, what we are imagining and what we are intending is that we are spreading that heat throughout the body as we move through the salutations. Okay? So let's take the hands to heart center. And let's close down the eyes. And let's connect to the sun. See if we can feel the heat from the sun connecting with our solar plexus. Inhaling into it and exhaling out of it. Let's remember to see if we can keep our breath in this way as we're moving, breathing into the solar plexus and out of the solar plexus. Feeling the energy within us increasing as we both connect to the sun in our solar system and the sun in our body. And let's blink open the eyes. And let's start to move. Exhale. Inhale, reach the hands up, take a slight arch in the back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, taking the hands down to the mat. Inhale, take the right foot back, take the right knee down, lift the chest, lift the eyes. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back to meet the right in our mountain pose. Inhale, take the knees down. Exhale, take the chest and the chin down. Inhale, move forward, arching the back into Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back, Parivrtta. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee comes down, chest lifts up. Exhale, step the right foot forward next to the left and fold forward. Inhale, roll through the spine up to standing, reaching the hands up overhead, taking a slight arch in the back. Exhale, drawing the hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, arms up, slight arch. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, taking the hands down to the mat. Inhale, step the left foot back, take the knee down, lift the chest. Exhale, step the right foot back to meet the left in our Parivrtta. Inhale, take the knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, move it forward, arch the back, push up into Cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, push the hips back, Parivrtta. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee comes down, chest lifts up, look up. Exhale, left foot steps forward, next to the right, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Round 2, inhale, reach the hands up, arch slightly. Exhale, hinge at the hips, take the hands down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, knee comes down, chest lifts up. Exhale, step the left foot back to meet the right, mountain pose, Parivrtta. Inhale, take the knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, move the upper body forward and inhale up into Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips back, Parivrtta. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee comes down. Lift the chest. Exhale, right foot steps forward, next to the left, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the left foot back, take the knee down, lift the chest. Exhale, step the right foot back next to the left, Parivrtta. Inhale, take the knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, move it forward, arch the back, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale and push the hips back into Parivrtta. Inhale, step the right foot forward, take the left knee down, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot steps forward, next to the right, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing or reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's speed it up a little bit and we can untuck our back toes if we want to in our low lunge in our Sanchalanasana. Here we go. Inhale, reach the hands up, arch slightly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot back, Parivrtta. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parivrtta. Inhale, left foot forward, chest up. Exhale, right foot forward next to the left, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side, inhale, arms up, arch slightly. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, left foot steps back, chest comes up. Exhale, right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, take the knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, let's move forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back, Parvattasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left foot untucks, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot next to the right, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the hands up. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center. Let's see if we can add the breath retention in Ashtanga Namaskar. So instead of inhaling as we take the knees down, exhaling as we take the chest and chin down, hold the breath all the way through and then take the inhale in Cobra. If possible, otherwise do it the same way. Ready? Same speed, here we go. Inhale, arms up, slight arch. Exhale, hinge at the hips, take the hands down. Inhale, right foot steps back, chest lifts up. Exhale, left foot comes back, Parvattasana. Now hold the breath, take the knees down, take the chest and the chin down. Now inhale into Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, push it back, Parvattasana. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee comes down, chest lifts up. Exhale, right foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the hands up overhead, slight arch in the back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, arms up, slight arch. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forward. Inhale, left foot steps back, chest comes up. Exhale, right foot steps back, mountain pose. Hold the breath, take the knees, the chest, and the chin down. Inhale, move it forward into Cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, push the hips back, mountain pose. Inhale, right foot steps forward, chest lifts up. Exhale, left foot next to right, forward fold. Inhale, roll up standing, reach the hands up overhead. And exhale, draw the hands to heart center. One last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back, chest lifts up. Exhale, left foot back, Parvattasana. Hold the breath, knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down, chest lifts up. Exhale, right foot steps next to left, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back, lift the chest. Exhale, right foot back, Parvattasana. Hold the breath, take the knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, right foot forward, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot forward, next to the right, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's learn a couple new poses. So let's come to the center of the mat. And this is where we might want our block depending on our flexibility. So if you know that you have a little bit less flexibility, then grab your block so that you are prepared. So we're going to jump the feet out pretty wide. And then we're going to turn the right foot out like we're kind of coming into a warrior two. And we're going to bend into the right knee. So we're keeping the left foot pointing to the side. The right foot is pointing to the back or the front, whatever you want to call it. And so we're coming into an extended side angle here. So again, just like Warrior Two, we want for our heel to be in line with the knee here. But so now the final expression of the pose is such that we're having our right hand behind the right foot, like in triangle pose, and then we're extending the left arm up. So some kind of beginner versions will have you with your arm here, and that's fine. Or you can take the block so that you can get the feeling of having the hand down where it's going to be in the final expression. I would like for whichever version you take, whether you're taking the elbow to the knee or you're taking the hand to the block or to the floor, I would like that we are really extending the arm up overhead, because this is where we're getting that extension and getting into the Manipura here. Okay? So taking whichever your variations, so let's go over them for a second. Taking either the right elbow to the right knee and then reaching the hand overhead. If that feels good, we can start reaching down toward the floor. And we can get all the way down to the floor whenever we're able. And so now we can be looking up to underneath the left armpit, or we can be looking over at the left hand. So I generally look toward the left hand. It's kind of like the Ashtanga way. And so we want to be kind of, our left arm is such that if we bring it forward and up, yeah, and then really pulling back on the left hip, feeling the extension in all the body here, yeah, extended side angle. We're really getting extension here. And let's hold for 3. 2. 1, and then let's inhale and come up. And turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Grab our block if we need it. And now let's bend into the left leg, finding our alignment, making sure that our left heel is in line with the inside of the right foot. So our right foot is pointing to the side, our left foot is pointing to the front. We're bending nice and deeply into the left knee, but making sure that our knee is not coming over the heel. I'm going to step back so that I can see what I look like in my camera. And if we want, we can take the left elbow down to the left knee. And then making sure that we're pulling back on the right shoulder, so we're not letting it sink in. We're pulling back on it, and then we're lifting our arm up and looking either underneath our armpit or over at the hand. Or we can take a block at whatever height we need it, and we can place our hand onto it, and then extend the arm up overhead, feeling that extension. Or final expression, take the left hand down and reach the right hand up and look toward the right hand. Wherever we are, let's make sure we're extended. So let's make sure we're pulling back on the right hip and we're keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Lifting the right shoulder toward the ceiling. We're breathing deeply into our Manipura chakra. Let's hold for 3. 2. 1. And let's inhale up. And jump the feet together. Give the legs a little shake before we keep working them. All right, now we're going to twist it. This is not an easy pose, okay? So just know that before we go into it. So I'm going to show you a couple of different, well, of course, I'm going to show you a couple of different variations. So let's take the hands up and jump the feet wide again. And so let's first find our general alignment. So pointing the right foot out to the front or to the back of the mat and the left foot to the side again. So we're taking the same general positioning, but now we're going to rotate to the other side, which means that we're going to either lift up onto the ball of the left foot and then rotate over to the side. Or if we have the flexibility, we're going to have the back foot so it's out 45 degrees, and then we're going to rotate over to the other side. Okay, so first let's do the version where we're up on the toe, because so that way, like, we're not getting as much of a twist, right? Because our twist starts from here. The other way, our twist kind of starts from over there, right? And so now we're going to, again, take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. So before we had the right hand to the outside, now we're taking the left hand to the outside. Okay, so at the side angles, our hands are always on the outside of the foot. So again, we can be taking the hands together and then twisting and then hooking our elbow here. So this is an option that we can take. If even that one is hard, we can just be kind of moving in this direction, right? So wherever your elbow needs to be, if you can pull it down so you can get down towards the shoulder, that's great. And then if you can get down towards the shoulder, then that means that now you can straighten your left hand and bring the left hand to the outside of that right foot, and then extend the hand up overhead. So as you are getting into your positioning, I will show you on the other side, because this one is a difficult one to do, to demonstrate just from one angle. Yeah. So again, we're up on the back foot where we're bending into our right leg, and then we're taking the left hand either to the knee and then taking the hands to heart center. So this gives us a nice twist here. Maybe we're up higher on the knee, or we're taking the left shoulder down to the outside of the right knee, and then we can take the left hand down and then reach the right hand overhead. And let's hold here for 3 more breaths. If you weren't already in it before, then you can hold for longer. But for those people who've already been here since I started the tutorial, take a couple more breaths. 1. All right. And I'm realizing that this is a beginner class, which means that let's just only take that version. When you get to higher levels, I'll show you the other one. I actually have a tutorial on it if you want to see it. All right, and now let's switch to the left. So turning the left foot out, and now let's rotate the body over to the front first. So coming up onto the back toe. And then let's take the hands to heart center and twist over to the left. And then take the right elbow down toward the left knee. And wherever we can reach, Maybe then we can reach the right shoulder down to the left knee. And then maybe we can reach the right hand down to the outside of the left foot and extend the left arm overhead. Feeling that nice pressure against our abdomen, giving us something to breathe into, really reminding us what we're working on. Now let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, and let's come out. And jump the feet together. Give the legs a little shake. And let's take it down to the floor. Yeah? So let's come out by folding forward. Take a little stretch of the legs. And then again, stepping one foot back behind the other until we get to our mountain pose. And now we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and shift our weight over toward the front, and we're going to come into a plank pose. And we're going to test to see if we have strengthened our willpower and our motivation by holding our plank pose, even though we have already done quite a bit of work on our core. Feeling the fire. Enjoying the fire because it means that something is happening. It means we're getting stronger. And let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend the arms and come all the way down onto the belly. All right, and let's stretch out our abs and our quads, yeah? Let's extend the left arm. And then let's reach back for our right foot with our right hand. And first, let's just push the right foot down toward the glutes. So you can be kind of up on our forearm on the left arm. So we're already getting a little bit of stretch in the abs here. A little bit of work on the spine. Yeah? And so as we're really feeling the way that our belly is pressing into the mat, we can feel directly behind the belly to the Manipura chakra, which is now getting a bit of compression. And then we can imagine that yellow there. Yeah. Imagine our chakra being opened even more as now we're stretching it out. Let's release the right foot and extend the left arm. Come onto the left forearm and reach back for the left foot with the left hand. Pushing the left foot toward the glutes. Again, continuing to feel where our belly is pressing onto the mat. Feel directly across from it where I'm pushing my thumb right now. Or Manipura. Holding yellow in our mind. And let's release. And let's take the forehead down. And now we're going to reach back. We're going to grab both feet with the hands. So you can be grabbing onto the ankles or the feet. Let's grab onto the ankles. And so now let's make the feet so that they are kind of flexed, but so that our toes are spread here. Yeah, nice tension in our toes. Okay. Now with an inhale, we're going to press our feet against our hands. We're going to use the pressure of the feet against the hands to help draw the chest off the floor and draw the feet up. And then we're going to lift even more. Okay? And here we go. Inhale, push and lift. As much as you can is perfect. And breathing here. Feeling the stretching of the abs, feeling that Manipura chakra. See if you can push even farther back with the feet. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's take the hands underneath the forehead and move the hips back and forth, releasing that tension. And now let's roll over onto the back. And take some final twists. You can take the hair down if you want to. So 2 options. Either we are taking both knees up, and then we're going to move the hips over to the left, and then take both knees down to the right. So then we have a more straight line in our spine here. And then we take the arms out and look over to the left. If this doesn't quite feel like enough stretch for you, you can keep the right leg straight and hug the left knee to the chest and draw the left knee over to the right side and take the left shoulder down and get a bit deeper twist this way. So whichever your variation is perfect. And let's see how much tension we can release here. So let's imagine that we are twisting out all of our depression, all of anything that was holding us back from living our life fully. Anything that was pulling on our energy. We're imagining that we're twisting it out. Using inhale to find tension. And exhale, releasing it, twisting deeper into it. And let's release and come back to neutral. And taking our variations, so if we want to take both knees toward the chest, and then we take our hips over to the right, and then we take the knees down. Reach the arms out, and look over to the right. Either staying here, or if we want to go deeper, we can extend the left leg, take the right knee to the chest, and draw the right knee over to the left. Keep the right shoulder down. And look over to the right. So let's keep using our imagination and our intention to twist out anything we need to twist out, anything holding us back, anything pulling our energy. Using the inhale to find the tension, and the exhale to release it. And coming back to the center. And let's relax. Let's take the feet to the corners of the mat. Take the arms by the sides. Find a position that is comfortable that you can lie in for the next 10 minutes. And let's relax completely, starting by relaxing the tips of the toes. Relaxing the toe joints. Relaxing the top of the feet. Relaxing the soles of the feet. Relaxing the ankles. Relaxing the shins and the calves. Relaxing the knees and the backs of the knees. Relaxing the quads and the hamstrings. Relaxing the hips and the hip flexors. Relaxing the sacks. the pelvic floor, the tailbone and the glutes. Relaxing the lower back and the space from the pubic bone up to the belly button. Relaxing the solar plexus, Manipura, the middle back. Relaxing the stomach. Relaxing the chest, the ribs, the lungs and the heart. Relaxing the shoulder blades and the whole upper back. Relaxing the collarbone and the shoulder. Relaxing the upper arms, the elbows and the insides of the elbows. Relaxing the lower arms and the wrists. Relaxing the back of the hands and the palms of the hands. Relaxing all the fingers and all the knuckles and all the tips of the fingers. Relaxing the neck, the front of the neck, the sides of the neck, and the back of the neck. Relaxing the ears. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the mouth, the lips, teeth, and tongue. Relaxing the cheeks and the cheekbones. Relaxing the nose, the eyes, and the eye sockets. Relaxing the eyebrows and the space between the eyebrows. Relaxing the forehead. Relaxing the temples and the back of the head. Relaxing the crown of the head. And reaching up above the crown of the head to relax that space. Reaching outside of the body to relax the aura. And resting in this deeply relaxed state. Take the next inhale a bit deeper, calling the self back into the body. Beginning to find movement in the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Interlacing the fingers, reaching the hands up overhead and taking the feet together and reaching the feet away from the hands. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, sigh it out. Rolling over onto the left side, using the arm as a pillow underneath the head, keeping the eyes closed. Continuing to keep the eyes closed, coming up into a seated position. Taking the hands to the knees, and taking a moment to observing the body, the mind and the emotions, observing the energy, observing the Manipura, the solar plexus. Remembering to observe without judgment, just notice. And let's take the hands to heart center and let's close out to lock it in with an Om and 3 Shantis. Exhale. Inhale to chant. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take the hands and rub them together, creating lots of heat. And take the heat from the hands and cup it over the eyes. Open and close the eyes beneath the hands. Close the eyes, take the hands together again and rub them together. And take the heat from the hands and place it over the eyes and over the face, down the neck, down the arms and the torso, and down the legs into the feet. And take the hands back to heart center one last time, bowing the head in gratitude. Thanking yourself for taking this time for yourself to work on the awakening of the Manipura, of increasing your energy. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and blink open the eyes. Thank you so much for being here with me today, for trusting me and allowing me to guide you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section, particularly if there was anything that you found difficult or confusing about this class, so I may do my best to help you. It's always an honor to be your teacher, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. With so much love, namaste.